back on the scene, crispy and clean. Working overdrive, but I'm coming with my team. Hazzy on the side, focus on the rise. We on your neck like you putting on the tie.
What's up, TownBeef Nation? This is Storm, your host. With me, I have Chris Porter, aka the Kamesh, as a co-host.
Later on, we're going to bring in Andre Nesmith, MVP, 18 a couple years ago. He's going to step in today and answer a few questions for us. Right now, we're going to start off with what we got coming up for spring 2014. We're going to go with the start date of February 15th. This is only less than 2 months, about 58 days away, fellas. We've got a lot of Saturday games coming up. TownBeef 2014 is looking to be bigger and better than we had last year. This year we definitely are starting 2 weeks earlier. It's going to be cold out, but it's football, fellas. If there's a word for 2014, it's just huge. Everything is going to be huge.
Andre Nesmith, a.k.a. It's Too Easy, a.k.a. You Mad Ain't You. That's going to be the new name for this season coming up, because y'all are going to be mad out there.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about 18 projections this year. Where are you as coming in as the new top receiver on the team? We hear. What are your goals set as yourself to take this team to the next level? Fall Brawl, you guys ended a little short. Tell TownBeef PA what you as a player are going to do this year to make 18 back to where it should be.
To get us back to where we were, I just want to come in and create that team atmosphere. No individuals, no like me first type of talent. Everybody's got to get on the same page. I want to really come in and just work hard. So that's really where I'm at with it right this minute.
Player
Seth got into a little tip on Facebook about who's better. What's your opinion on that?
I'm a confident guy. He's confident as well. Me and him will always be boys, but once we hit that field, we're enemies. That's really what it comes down to. I'm better than him. I feel that way right to my heart, and I'm sure he feels the same way. So once we hit that field together, we're going to war. No ifs, ands, or buts.
To him now, we've seen A-Team this fall without Steph, and it ended in an 0-2 record. What do you take from that? Without Steph, a lot of guys from TownBeef PA saying A-Team is nothing without Young. You as a player, what are you going to do? How do you feel about that situation?
Just the way that I feel about it is when main components of the team go down, there's just a feeling out process, and at the point that we were in the season, which was pretty much playoff games, it's already too late to feel out, So once me and Vaz get together, get a little chemistry going that him and Seth had already worked on, then I feel like we'll be a lot better, And that's just really where it's at, We just got to work on a few chemistry things.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying A-Team is falling. They lost a step. They ain't the same team that they were a year ago. How do you feel about that?
I do see a lot of doubt out there in the A-Team, but what I can say about that is, we didn't achieve our goals in Fall Brawl. So that will put us around the 3 or 4 range, maybe 5 in some people's eyes coming into this spring. But doubt us if you want. We're coming. And we're coming for what is ours. And all we do is win shit. So doubt us if you want.
Okay, Dre, who do you think the top 5 teams are going to be this year?
The top 5 teams is kind of tough because Jefferson, the defending Fall Brawl champs, they kind of split in half. We have this new team Wood coming in, the quarterback from Jefferson this fall. He's creating his own team, so you never know how things are really going to shake out. Previously, before Jefferson got that quarterback, they weren't really as dynamic as they were with him. So I can't really say that they'll be number 1 heading into the spring. But they are the champs, so their ranking is deserved. So my top 5 would probably be Jefferson at 1, then the Misfits at 2. Then I will come back to us. I think we are very deserving of 3, being that we've been doing it for so long. I know we're missing a few key players, but we're coming for war. We're going to war with all you guys. Other than that, there's going to be a few good teams out there. The Head Busters, I'm sure they'll be pretty tough.
And as we're talking about games, we got a big game coming up this week.
December 29th, Head Busters and Eastside are going to have a little scrimmage. That's going to be at 1 p.m., 3rd Street, Allentown. Also, Marissa's going to be there. She's going to be doing interviews for a project that they're working on together with Ryan DePaul for a preview for 2014.
So this is your chance out there, fellas. Stop over 3rd Street, 29th. Get a little bit of camera time. Voice your words, Rep PA, let Jersey know we're coming this year.
And I know she'll reach out to a couple of y'all, so
make sure you guys
you get there.
It's cold. She's cold. But let's talk about the game a little bit. We got, Youssef, J-Rod, probably the two most highlighted players in this game. We got Head Busters put a team together this last couple of weeks. You got Eastside that's been struggling a little bit with a quarterback. They get a guy, fall brawl, comes out, they win a game, the guy gets hurt. And ever since then, they're reeling. What are you guys projecting in this game? Players to look out for?
I see. We're going to keep talking about J-Rod, and they might actually put extra pressure on him just to make sure he's not a big factor, which they're going to leave Prince open then. He's pretty good. Number 80, I think he is.
Yeah, Prince Heck. He's definitely.
He has a lot of catches and a lot of touchdowns and big runs.
He's not a big name guy as a Youssef or a Jorge, but that guy is. He's like a Wes Welker type. I like to refer him there because he's more of a possession receiver. He'll catch the ball. He might not get big yards after, but he's definitely got good hands.
Yeah, both teams definitely have a lot of talent coming into this one. Not what we failed to mention so far is that Eastside made a big acquisition over the free agency period and picking up RG3, the Rookie of the Year.
We got a little breaking news on our first episode here, TownBeef Podcast. Breaking news.
And he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he does with a legitimate team, with some weapons around, with some other weapons around them. It's going to be a real good season, real fun this year. But as far as the game, I kind of find it hard to not go with the boy Seth. As far as I see, it's only a 2-man race. I'm the only one that can really challenge the guy. And he's really the only person in this league that can challenge me. So I give this game to the Head Busters in at least a 2 to 3 touchdown game.
Don't forget, Marissa, if she contacted you, come out and do the interviews. It's going to be a big video, I guess. Ryan's been stealing all kinds of content from my page, downloading it from the YouTube, and just putting a lot of things together. So I know it's going to be big. It's going to be awesome.
Those guys over in Jersey do a really good preview video every single year, and more often than not, it's always the best video
of the year.
Yeah,
the guy, TownBeef, his website, the balls, 10 something just hit 1 million views with all his videos. 1 million views. TownBeef PA on the web, 1 million views.
TownBeef in general, just TownBeef.
TownBeef in general, 1 million views. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, that is a lot to be proud of,
Something y'all don't know, what I only see is like when I do the analytics and stuff like that, I get to see who's following us, who keeps coming back. Just besides our country, we got 4 other countries that come back constantly to watch our videos.
Wow. That's a stat that
that
sends the chills to me. We're watching in China. China's watching you guys.
4 countries, and it's Great Britain, Australia, New Zealand, and some fucking third world country.
And what the thing is, they refer TownBeef to rugby, and I believe all them countries over there are big rugby countries,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we're doing big things this year, fellas. That's the goal this year in 2014 is to expand the league, get more guys out there, and to make it a show that people want to come and watch. It's entertainment for other people. For us, it's a living,
It's life.
I can't wait to see some of the other teams play, like Elijah Gross's team. I don't know what team he's bringing or the team name if he
Team
picked
Wood,
one
I
yet.
believe is Team
But
Wood.
he's talking a lot of shit.
That's
that guy. Fall Raw championship.
That guy I wanted to mention when you were talking about Jefferson. That guy has confidence, boy. He has confidence.
I want to see what his team brings. Like, he said he's bringing a bunch of guys off the couch, and he's going to do some damage. And I was like, well, if you bring them off the couch, you might want to get them in the gym first. But I won't judge. But I want to see what kind of noise they're going to make. Also, the Rams, and they're a new team coming in. They're from what, Stroudsburg or something like that?
I believe so. Yeah, Stroudsburg. The Rams. They're 1-2 in scrimmages outside of TownBeef. They're not part of the league yet, but they're coming in. They scored a couple of touchdowns.
Let's talk more about the spring season for captains. Pretty much, team dues are going to be $450 this year. $100 due January 11th, and the rest will be due on February 9th. And for the new teams, if you haven't picked your colors yet, make sure they're still available. So contact this guy or Carl. They'll let you know what colors are left.
And fellas, with the jerseys, we don't want the same exact jerseys, but there's only so many colors in the rainbow. There's only red, whatever. So as long as it's like we could have maybe two teams with white, but as long as it's white with a lot of something and white with a lot of something, so you can tell the difference. We don't want guys to be like, what the hell's going on here? That's the big thing. And another thing, fellas, is we're doing team shorts. They don't have to be team issued, but if it's black, it's black. I don't want 7 blacks and 1 white or 7 blacks and an orange shorts out there. Jersey's been doing this last year, and their video, just that alone makes it go up a notch.
Yeah, quality is a lot better.
Quality, fellas. We want to look as professional. This year, 2014 is big. The dues are big. The games are going to be bigger. There's nothing going to beat this that we've done in the past. TownBeef 2014 is going to be off the hook. The jerseys are $60. Help your captains out, get that money in. The first deposit's due on the 11th. The rest of the money's going to be due a week before the season kicks off. Again, 2 weeks early this year. Let's make it happen, fellas. Let's make it happen.
9-week season this year ends on the 13th of April. Then the top 2 teams will face off April 26th for a PA champion to be crowned. That's going to be a night game.
And I want to say something about that championship game. You guys are out there complaining about playoffs and why there's not 4 teams or 6 teams. Fellas, football's about winning. You guys want to win, be undefeated throughout the year, and you'll get your playoffs. All right, you guys are complaining about that stuff. All it comes down to, you win all your games, you're going to have a playoffs. The top 2 teams are going to play for the ship this year. And then we're going to go into the Jersey playoffs. We'll get into that later in episodes. But fellas, you guys want to make it to the ship, just win games. That's all it comes down to.
Okay, so I hope you all like the interview and the time that Dre spent with us. Every Friday, new episode. You need to subscribe to the channel, hit like, spread the word. The more fans we get to this video, the more options I have, such as monetizing it, making money, bringing it right back into the league, doing YouTube videos. Let's make this happen.
From the commish, 2014, big words, big games, big everything this year, fellas. Big. 2014, big. TownBeef PA.
That's it for today's podcast. See you next week.
Peace.
That was
My fucking town better get my whole state. PA's where I'm from, you can see it in my face. Maybe that's why I got it tatted on my chest. PA all day, motherfucker, we the best.